strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bell Killer War Room.
Alright, we got 11 clues in here. Should see if there are any new leads in the murder case.
Gotta have faith in the department. Hasn't screwed up yet, but he will.
Alright, any new leads in the case? Body arrived at the morgue. Cause of death, pending autopsy, preliminary forensics, no fibers, no suspect blood DNA, no prints left at scene. I mean, really no? I mean, it's got to be one of these, right? If there's no fibers, no suspect blood DNA, no prints left at the scene, that would probably be one. So, one of the best sightings of the Bell Killer, they didn't find a traceable evidence or lead. Update to reflect recent developments. We already know about that. So these are all the Bell victims, I guess? Wow, he's killed a lot. So the killer has a symbol. The symbol the Bell Killer leaves at his murder scene. What does a bell have to do with his murders? That's why they call him that, I guess. So he's been researching.
No, sir. I'd be very interested to know that myself.
Alright, so it looks like the rest of the clues that we're going to figure out are probably going to be with him.
I'm sorry, what? No. No suspects at this point, sir.
This boils down to sloppy leadership, Lieutenant. Whoever made the call for Ronan to go in alone, it's on you. We lose one of our own tonight, and you have no suspects and no leads?
Look, Captain, he wore gloves and apparently didn't touch anything in the apartment other than the knob on the front door. He didn't leave prints, fibers, or anything else traceable. And if you think I don't want this guy to pay more than you, you are sadly mistaken.
Watch your tone, Rex. Everyone knows he was your brother-in-law, so you don't need to remind us. But you lose your cool again, and more of your own will join Ronan. You understand me? You find this guy, or a clue that leads to his doorstep. Now! That's an order.
Yeah, understood.
Alright, so Rex is frustrated, of course. Alright. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, everyone. So I wonder if we leave this room, the clues go away. Yep. What other clues could there be here? We're trying to find them.
Cops gotta stick together.
Wish I could say that's the weirdest thing I saw tonight.
Well, now that shows up? Oh, okay, sweet. So this guy likes to use rope, ligature, strangulation. Pattern of victim's death and strangulation and all that great jazz. Okay, so we unlocked another one, so guessing we need to use the same type of thing for this one. Come on, buddy, don't you want to answer the phone? So we already did that, though. Is there another one we can do, I guess? Nope, we can't use that one again. I only have 8 out of 11 clues. See, that's what I love about this. It's such a mystery. You don't really know. They're not just blatantly out there for you to look at. But there's like literally nothing else. I don't see any other clues that we need to check out. See, as soon as we leave, it takes that away. Maybe we can't get all the clues just yet. That'd be the only other thing I could say. Oh, here's one. Totally did not see this one. Alright, the police think the Bella Killer has blue eyes. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't get a look at him, and I can't remember. Alright, a new guy just came in, so let's see what we can learn from him. Alright, we got a bunch of things here. What would make him remember what he should be doing? All of these would make him remember. That he might help us be able to find her mother. That would be my guess. Yes.
I gotta find that info about the missing tenants.
Alright, he just updated the file on the missing tenants and might have information that's useful. We already know about Jay Foster. We want to know about, or Joy Foster. We know about Cassandra. What? How does that make any sense? Oh, Amber Alert for Joy custody canceled. In custody? They found her. Oh, snap. What? Oh. Son of a... It's a separate one. You have to... There's 3 of them. I thought it was all one. I'm so stupid. There we go. Alright, so we found all the clues.
I think I've learned all I can here. I better go find that witness.
Alright, find the witness in the holding cells. Alright, so let's start taking a look around. Uh-oh. Alright, 7 more. So this is what we need to do the Stillwater suspect. 7 more. Oh my gosh, there's going to be... Now we're in the women's restroom. Alright, we got... Totally don't want to make sure I remember about ghosts and demons and all that. This is going to be such a huge place to check. Oh, jeez. Alright, this is the beginning. This is the... Okay.
Hey, Baxter. You still relying on that wizard lady?
You know I ain't into all that spiritual crap. But she's onto something. Results are results. You find a more reliable source, you let me know.
Baxter's relationship with the witness's mother. Very interesting. Something's gonna go down with Baxter, I can tell. Because we don't like him, and you can just kind of tell something's gonna go down with him. Again, I will do my best to find all of
anything,
these.
son. I'm not in homicide.
I've only been in the department for 6 months. Do cops get killed? A lot?
No, I wouldn't say it happens a lot. I've been on the force for 20 years.
Okay, so there's not really that much to this place. Making sure they don't have no influence or anything like that. Alright, so all there is upstairs and then in here. So let's start looking.
Robinson's got the girl in the room right now.
Think she knows anything?
I will find out. Robinson seems like a gentleman, but he's got his methods of persuasion.
Oh, look at that. He's playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. That's funny. We're going to have to continue that series when I can get some time. I know that's a series everybody loves. Here's the holding area, but before we move on there... Oh, snap.
What were you in for?
It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say that I wasn't about to let some judge decide how to spend the rest of my life. That's my choice, so I made it. Either way, no, it doesn't matter now, does it?
If it didn't, you wouldn't still be here. Maybe I can help?
Nah, I appreciate it, but you know, it looks like you got your own shit to deal with. I'll figure it out on my own. Always have. Thanks, though.
Something tells me we can actually help this guy, but he's not letting us.
Do what you gotta do. I'll be fine.
Alright, so we can't get past there just yet.
I've got to get out of here. There's a ghost right over there in that cell. Don't you have some other place you can keep me?
If only I could tell my younger self what I would become.
Oh, so that is his younger self. That's his life.
There. Someone get this guy.
That was actually pretty cool. Oh my gosh, this place is so huge. There's so much to look for. I can see why. Everybody is playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. What is up with that?
Isn't a spiderweb tattoo usually a symbol?
Is that Spider-Man again? He just said
2 spiders in the web. He got his own tattoo wrong.
It's just a tattoo.
Oh,
That's
it's
all
me.
I know. Focus on it. But tattoos might tell us something. A little respect would be nice.
Huh. Wow. His entire arm looks like a confession.
Autopsy tools.
A lot of stuff.
Uh-oh, there might be a... Might have to solve her murder or something.
Mind if I ask what happened?
What does it look like? I died.
Yeah, I can see that. I meant, how did you die? Autopsies aren't this thorough when the cause of death is cut and dry.
I don't know. A bunch of pills. Some were sleeping pills. It was supposed to be peaceful. I didn't know that you wake up. What am I supposed to do now?
I wish I knew, kid. I'll let you know if I figure it out myself.
Alright, nothing can prepare you for that, for seeing your own court. Never felt much like an empty shell until now. God, I look like a criminal. I was thinking that doing that over there may have unlocked some stuff, but I guess not. Alright. I don't know if this is going to do anything again. Probably not. Maybe this one. So I don't know why they have those specifically there. There's got to be a reason. Okay, so we've seen everything there. That's where we're supposed to go, into the holding area. I don't want to go there yet because I want to make sure that I find as many collectibles as possible before we head into that area. Surprised I haven't seen any demons just yet. I'm waiting for them to come. You know they're going to come if there's spirit places there. Alright, so we're going to go upstairs now. So there's two ways to go upstairs. One was the big stairs and I guess these. Okay, it looks like we're not going by these. Okay, so I'll start looking around in here first. I don't see any demons. Alright.
What an ass. He was wrong even when he was right.
Okay. So I am actually, like I said, I've been streaming this live on Twitch, so I am looking at what some of the people are saying on Twitch, and let me tell you, the chats can get a little weird. Alright, so we just need 4 more. I think I just found one. Detective office.
Don't want to get involved in this homicide stuff.
Alright, so here's the stairs. I know. Why do I use the door? God, so many collectibles in this game. It's crazy.
buddy. That sickness she carried in her brain, you made it tolerable. Well, I guess you must be together now.
Alright, what else? We got some more here. Gosh, you guys got a lot of things to go back and forth with, to pause. Alright, so it should be 2 more. Oh, 1 more, ladies and gents. I wouldn't want this office, it's too small. Oh, that'd be cool if that would have been the last one there.
The form of each murder changes. The inner zeal is the same. This is why the killings seem random, unrelated. But the police can't see these connections. Except Officer Baxter. I can't say I trust him, but he's my only chance.
Okay, so Baxter can see things, I guess. He's... Huh. Oh, we just got 1 more of these things to look for. And it could be anywhere, that's the thing. My guess it's down in the holding cells room. I think I did see it down there, actually. Like right before you went into it. Alright. Oh! I do kind of wonder why can we walk through walls and all that, but yet the ground... the ground is somehow stable for us. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, there it is. So we have found them all. Nice. I'm really proud about that. Claire Ann Nelson, female 20-year-old student. And there we go. Let's go ahead and listen to the story.
I can still remember my first day on the force. Salem PD was in this tiny building on the edge of town. It was old, crowded, and completely insufficient to handle the day-to-day operations. Protecting Salem was getting harder and harder. Finally, the city decided to convert the old armory into our new headquarters. And when we finally moved in, I couldn't believe how big and modern the place was. Not bad for one of the first buildings in Salem. Plus, it just felt right. It used to be the city's first line of defense in a wild frontier, and now it had resumed its post once again, only this time in a modern world. First week was a little chaotic as we settled in. One officer reported that someone had removed his gun from his locker. It took him 20 minutes to track it down, and when he did, he found it leaning against the wall in one of the unoccupied offices. Also, the late-night station operator reported a strange phone malfunction. Occasionally, when someone would call in to report a shooting, the recording would just stop. The call would cut out, and the voice of the panicked caller would just loop over and over again until the phone was unplugged. Soon it was pretty clear that these strange occurrences weren't just honest mistakes or faulty phone lines. One evening, the medical examiner came running down the hall in tears. She noticed that her scalpels and other tools had gone missing. She went to get more from the cabinet, but stopped cold at what she saw in the reflection. A ghostly silhouette of a Civil War soldier was standing over one of the corpses. She spun around, it was gone. She barely noticed how cold the room had gotten before running off. Of course, the guys didn't believe her. Hell, I didn't either. Till I saw it with my own eyes. I was working late and got up to get more coffee. As I rounded the corner, I saw it in the reflection of the trophy case. It was staring right at me. He lifted an old, ghostly rifle and pulled the trigger. The trophy case fractured into a spider web of cracked glass, and I took off running. The captain didn't believe me and docked my next paycheck to replace the glass. I didn't care if people thought I was crazy. I know what I saw. People sometimes ask me if anyone else has seen it since, or if the specter still roams the halls. I always tell them the same thing. I wouldn't know. I transferred to Boston.
Okay. Wow. These are huge stories. But we did it. We collected them all. Alright, so it looks like there she is. And we've already checked that one. We've already checked them all. So the only thing left is to go in here. Let's do it.